Welcome, everybody, to Off the Cuff. I am Adam Baines coming at you live from Somerset, Kentucky. Thank you for listening to the show. And in the studio, ladies and gentlemen, for one night only, I have the former co-host of Off the Cuff. It has been almost a year since she has been in this studio. Miss Nellie is in the house. Nellie, what's going on?
Hey, Adam. Hey, everybody.
Nellie, how does it feel to be back behind the mic again?
Feels good. Feels like home.
It's been, what, a year and a half since you've been on?
Yep.
And a lot has
Sure
happened.
has. Yeah, a whole lot.
A whole lot has happened. You like that song we come into, Leonard Skinner?
Oh, I love me some Leonard Skinner.
One of them songs you can dance the night away
Simple
to.
Man. I love Simple Man.
It would be a good idea to have Leonard Skinner perform at the Super Bowl.
Oh, I would love it.
I
I love some of that old stuff out there.
And you know, a lot of the fans that go to the Super Bowl, the people who can afford those tickets are people who grew up on Leonard Skinner music.
Right.
So it would be a success.
Right.
It would be a hit.
Southern rock.
It would be a complete success. But the original Leonard Skinner was the real deal. After the original died in that aircraft, you know, it wasn't the same.
But, excuse me.
There's that cough that we've been missing.
Yeah.
Nellie.
I've been sick.
Nellie's been on the show 85 times, and this makes 86. And she's coughed on all 86 of them. She has. Well, ladies and gentlemen, me and Nellie haven't seen each other in a while, and we got together. I came down to Somerset to see her. This is where she's at. This is where she's living now. And we decide to jump in the car, go get something to eat. And we get in the car, and Nellie, you were just, you know, I love
I'm
you
just
to death.
driving down the road.
I love you to death. But sometimes you really do scare me when you get behind the wheel.
Well, Adam, we come up on that wreck.
Yeah.
We were going real slow. Everything was going fine. We were just have to go out of our way to get to where we were going.
Yes.
But I was fine. And then that old lady pulled out in front of us, almost hit us.
How did you know she was an old lady?
I saw her. I was watching every move she made. How do you think I kept her from hitting us?
You know, I will say this. We did swerve, and we almost went to the other lane of traffic, oncoming traffic. But I do have to hand it to you. You did swerve and miss.
I handled
you
it
handled
well.
it. You handled it. We walked out without a scratch.
I'm telling you, them two kids, they keep me running all the time, so you got to go every which way. So there you go.
That
When
really
you got
did scare
little
me to death.
grandbabies.
That really did scare me to death.
Oh, it did me too.
It was a little terrible.
And we were like, oh my God. And then something else happened.
Well, I don't know. Was it you running into the ditch earlier? Or?
No, that was somebody. Did you really have to bring that up? That was when that people almost pulled out in front of us. Remember, they was going real slow?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Road rage is no joke.
But I did good.
Road rage is no joke.
I will say you're an idiot or something like that, but I don't go crazy.
On my way down to see you, somebody was mad at me because I didn't speed up fast enough to pass a car. And,
no.
And I let my temper show, and I gave a gesture I shouldn't have gave. And they gave me the gesture right back. And I was sitting there thinking like, wow, that escalated. And thank God it was somebody who wasn't crazy and followed me.
Or shot at you.
Or shot at me. Because that's happened before to people.
Yeah, and there's some crazy people in this town.
Somerset?
Oh,
Oh,
mountain people.
They are mountain people.
And they will hurt you.
Is this Southern Kentucky?
Yeah.
Is that what this is, Southern?
Yeah. South Central, I think.
It's
Ain't
yeah.
it?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I don't think we're quite considered the East.
No. You definitely are not Eastern Kentucky, but yeah, South Central.
But we got some of their tendencies.
Yeah. There are some...
Like you own my property, or you with my dad, I shoot you, and then talk about it later.
It's definitely got that small town feel to it. Well, Nellie, a lot has been going on, and it's great to have you back to get your view on the things that's been going on. And I know that you have been following the news because you watch the news every day.
Oh, yeah, that shit's freaking me out.
Yeah. And you
With
have
them
heard...
bombs.
You've heard about the bombs.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the bomb being sent to Hillary Clinton's house?
Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton.
Well,
I think they were their offices or something.
Well, they live together. Of
I
course,
know
if,
that.
If they send it to
But
Hillary...
they travel and stuff. But anyway, they have their own offices and stuff, I'm sure. But then President Obama got one. Who was the actor? Some actor got one.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
So-
there's all kinds of people.
Are these fake bombs?
No, they're real. They arrested the man today.
Are they coming in like
Like a small manila envelope.
And it's a bomb
And it's
inside there.
typed addressed. Yeah, there was a little bomb in there with little wires and all kinds of stuff.
How dangerous was the bomb
Well, it
supposed
could
to
have
be?
been very dangerous.
Enough
It
to
could
like
have killed people.
enough to blow up just like a room in a house.
Well,
or a
I don't
whole house?
know. I don't know, but they said it would kill them if they'd opened it. Could have killed them.
It sounds like a. It
It
sounds
was
like
a terrorist.
It sounds
is.
like terrorist.
I can't even say the man's name. You'll just have to look that up.
Oh, so he's from where? The Middle East?
Somewhere, I don't know, but he was just weird and drugs. He got charged with a drug offense and something else.
Remember back when American citizens, just normal, typical civilians, was getting anthrax sent to them in the mail?
Yeah.
Back in 2001, back during the 9/11 attack, after all that happened, back when we were in...
Wasn't it when was it? Like in the spring or something when they were taking those bombs and putting them on people's doors in those boxes, or was it the summer? They were killing people in somewhere in the United States, just bombing them.
Just putting bombs. Well,
Yes, I can't remember where that was. It might have been California. I don't know.
how are these packages getting to these important
I
people
don't
like
know.
that? Did Hillary actually... I wonder... I guess it looked really suspicious.
What do you mean, Hillary?
When she received the package, when she received it, how did she know it was a bomb?
Well, they have people that open their mail, honey. They don't open their mail ever again in their life.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, I mean, and they got bodyguards and all that shit. But when you got a bomb, it don't matter who's there.
Yeah, it's scary times, and it's
If
different.
they don't know, if they're not somehow they found out, and it's wonderful that they did because they saved a lot of lives.
Yeah, it's definitely scary times out there.
And some black senator, or running for senate or rep or something, they sent one to her.
Jeez.
And I forget who all. There was some white people and black people, and he was just strange looking.
That's horrible. Well, Megyn Kelly, that rhymes. Megyn Kelly, Nellie.
Yeah.
Nellie Megyn Kelly is out at NBC. She got fired from her talk show. I never liked Megyn Kelly anyway.
She's not been one of my favorite people.
I think she was a very awkward host. I don't think she meshed well with the fans, with the people on her show. It was just very awkward.
It's always like she wanted to have some kind of controversy going on.
She did. She tried her best to make TV interesting, but she got herself into some hot water. Okay, so you heard about why she got fired, right?
Right.
The blackface.
The blackface.
What do you
for
think?
Halloween.
What do you think about?
I think it's just all getting ridiculous. Everybody just needs to look at each other and say, you are a human being, I am a human being. We are equals in God's eyes, and let all this craziness go and killing people and stuff. It's stupid.
You sound like a after-school special.
No, I just
I'm a
mean
human
that.
being and you're a human
It's
being.
that
We're all-
simple.
And I feel you. The golden rule.
It's that simple.
I understand. Treat others how you want to be treated. Okay, so what Megyn Kelly was trying to say...
If you don't believe it and you don't like it, don't fucking go where it's at.
What Megyn Kelly was trying to say is that she doesn't see really a big deal if on Halloween a kid wants to paint themselves black if they're trying to portray a black person.
They got to know the meaning behind it to make them understand. It was really one of the most demeaning things for a black person to have to do back in the day.
Well, she lost her job over it.
But she should have.
She lost her job over it. And you really got to be careful about what you say. I think that TV is letting people know that there is a zero tolerance policy for any type of hate. Any type of
whether
racism.
It be,
any type of... just any type of malicious hate. And I think,
sex, whether it's a male or female, all that shit needs to be just put up.
But she wasn't like maliciously taught.
No, but
getting on there and
still,
saying
she
the
knew
N-word.
it was the wrong thing to do. She knew it. I think she got in trouble once before for doing the same kind of stupid shit.
Well, that used to be really popular back in the 20s and 30s, blackface. Do you remember Judy Garland? She played Dorothy.
Oh, Lord, yes.
Do you know that she was in some type of movie where she played blackface? She painted herself black and acted like a little black girl in the movie. Did you ever see that? Yeah, and a lot of people probably don't know that. It's somewhere out there on the internet. You can find it. But I wonder if they still play The Wizard of Oz on TV. Do they?
Yeah.
Okay, so you explain to me why it is okay to play The Wizard of Oz when Dorothy was blackface herself.
Right. But then, Adam, you got to realize how many years ago that started.
Okay, but in 2018, do they still have to play it?
No, but now it's just like part of life.
So do you see my
yeah, everybody's bitching
logic.
About the fairy tales and all that. I mean, man, shit far. You got to have a freaking fairy tale. You got to have a queen and a princess and all that stuff for a little kid to have dreams. Hell, let them be a kid for a little bit. You don't have to say, this is what you need to do because you want to be successful when they're 4. Let them enjoy being a kid. And what does it hurt?
Wait, what are we talking?
You're carrying it. You're carrying it way too far.
Wait, what are we talking about? Like kings and queens of
Well, you were talking about how that was the Wizard of Oz was bad for kids for people to watch.
No, I did not say that. See, you were misunderstanding me. What I said was,
well, should they still be showing it?
Yes, that's all I said. I asked you a question. Should they still be showing it? It would make no sense to me, that NBC would fire Megyn Kelly for just talking about blackface, saying that she thought it was okay. And then it would just make totally...
Did you see her?
It would be nonsense to me if they played The Wizard of Oz that clearly had Judy Garland in the past actually put on blackface and do it. Do you see what I'm saying?
Adam, maybe that movie might have been even before that. I don't know. But you know what? Do you know if she did or not?
Yes, that video is out there. I've seen it.
But I'm talking about, did you listen to what Megyn Kelly said and how she reacted about what the discussion was?
I didn't hear her apology.
Well, then, no. I mean, how it all started.
Yes, I did
hear the conversation between her co-host and all that
Yes,
stuff.
I did.
Well, then I think that's all the answer you should need. She's an idiot. You cannot...
She pushed it too far.
Yes.
She was skating on thin ice, and she should have stopped. She had the opportunity to stop. She pushed it way too far.
Right. And I don't even know why she had to bring it up.
Right. Why? Like you said, she was trying to be controversial.
Yeah.
She was trying to make good TV.
Yeah.
And she ended
up screwing up big time.
And then you got people like Donald Trump, our president, who can get on there and say,
"Oh, I know,
stuff."
Like he's a complete idiot. Talking about a senator or a war hero and say shit like that. I can't stand him. I'm sorry.
I guess you can't get fired from being president for doing things that you can get fired from TV from.
But I mean, that's pretty sad when you think about the children. Now, this where you want to see what's hurting children is watching the president of our country treat people like that. All these years we were trying to get them not to treat people like that. All these kids now.
He's going to get reelected.
Oh yeah. He won't with my help.
So, Nellie, what's been going on since you moved back to Somerset? Tell the audience what you have been up to. You've been spending time with your grandkids?
A lot. And then my daughter's been sick a lot. It's just been a lot.
Yeah. Well, the fans
everybody seems like they're starting to get on track. The kids was sick and had the flu and pneumonia and everything. So, I mean, it's just been crazy. But I've been doing good.
Yeah. I always have people asking about me. If you go back and you listen to some of the interviews that I've done on other shows that I've appeared on, I talk about you all the time. I talk about how Nellie was a missing link to the show and has been. You have been missed ever since you left.
One of our dear friends I talked to not too long ago, and she told me that she said, I still miss you being on there, and I thought that was so sweet.
Oh, that's great.
You know who I'm talking about.
I do. I think I do.
Yeah.
I think I do. But yeah, everybody misses you. So it's nice just to be back doing the show. It feels like old times. We're even sitting in the same seat that we were sitting in last time we were together.
Yep. It's pretty crazy.
I mean, the same
memories.
Couch.
Good old memories. Crazy memories, fun memories, sad memories. We've had them all.
Oh,
I want to know what you think about the thing with the little boy that got killed. Walking from with his family from the football game.
Yeah, did you get a chance to listen to the episode that I did on that?
No, I haven't.
Well, you don't listen. You probably haven't listened to any of the shows since you left.
I may have listened to that.
Okay, what I talk about?
The little kid got hit by that kid that was drinking.
Yeah, he was drinking.
He'd been to a frat party or something.
Well, an update on that. Jacob Heil, I believe is his name. He did not get charged with manslaughter or anything like that. He just got charged with DUI. I'm guessing, is just going to be getting in trouble for DUI. I think they're trying to fight the DUI.
Do you think that... I don't know. I just feel... I hated to see his family always... They lost their dreams as well as these people lost theirs.
Yeah.
You know, but they could still see theirs.
Right.
And watch him continue to grow and hopefully learn and, move on and have a good life. But that was really sad.
I was on a podcast last week. I was on one of my friend's podcasts, and he was interviewing me about just UK basketball. I was previewing the season, and he works at BCTC. He is the assistant director of admissions. And he told me that Jacob's parents, the guy who hit the little kid, his parents came to BCTC with Jacob. And they were there, and they enrolled him at BCTC. So he's going to school at BCTC now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So BCTC let him in. Of course, BCTC's just going to...
Well, he's... They got to consider him...
As a regular... you can't blame him.
You got to consider him being innocent until they prove everything.
Exactly. You can't...
We weren't there. We don't know.
I would do the same thing.
All I know is a little boy died, and that's sad.
I would do the same thing if I was BCTC. I'd let him in. The court, the Constitution and the law has designed it to where our court system is supposed to take care of stuff like that. So he's proven he's innocent until
proven guilty.
Until proven guilty.
It's sad because it's messed up 2 families and tons of other people that are friends and relatives. Tons of people have been affected by it.
Can you imagine how his parents felt?
That their son killed that baby. Did you see how cute that little boy was? Oh, Adam.
It's tragic.
What do you think about my little granddaughters?
Very sweet. I can see why you moved.
Both of them. I could just eat them.
We don't do that.
Guys, it felt good. We might do one tomorrow, too.
We ought to. Get on episode 234 and 235.
Yeah. I had to make a pop in visit from time to time.
You are. You're going to have to be on more shows.
Yeah.
We miss you.
Oh, thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of Off the Cuff. Nellie, it was great to have you back in the studio.
It's been awesome. I felt like home.
It did.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Adam Banks. This has been Off the Cuff. See you later.
Looking for you know.